up, guys? It's the Spooky Spookster 2000. Happy Halloween, my fricks! This year's Halloween meme is this very annoying cat toy. This was also featured in the last Halloween video. It's very annoying. It makes this noise for what I think is almost 10 minutes. It just constantly keeps going. It won't stop, so only way to take care of this is by doing this. It's once again that time of year where we celebrate Halloween and go frick or treating. However, some schools want to see that come to an end. That's right. Some schools, if not a lot of them, are actually trying to cancel Halloween for good. I know that sounds ridiculous, but in a recent growing trend here in America and in Canada, that seems to be actually happening. And this time, believe it or not, in this very rare circumstance, the parents are actually on our side. Let's check it out.
Good evening. That APS Elementary School says no Halloween parade this year, no parties in the classrooms, no costumes allowed. Students and parents weren't given a reason why. News 13's Jeannie Nguyen is live at Armijo Elementary with the school's reasoning. Jeannie?
You're dang right this makes the news, guys. Halloween is canceled. Look at that. It says that right on the screen. Halloween canceled. The news station is informing everyone that Halloween is canceled. I can't believe this is actually a real news report. There are quite a few of these. You'll be surprised, actually.
Parents got this letter yesterday. It says, do not send your student to school with any snacks or costumes on Halloween. Now, it's something parents are not taking too well.
He was looking forward to his Halloween party.
Destiny Salazar's son, Carlos, was planning on being a knight for Halloween this year. This picture was taken last year.
Look at these cute costumes. Obviously, this needs to come to a halt. We cannot have this continue. This must be an event that never happens again. Zoom in on this picture. We must prevent this from ever happening again.
But this letter put a stop to Carlos's plans.
I really hate this letter. Let's look at the details on this. Our school's instructional leadership council. Is that not the most overly complicated name for just what is basically a small group of people?
Just said some council decided to take it away. It wasn't even the PTA. So we weren't even notified or even get a vote to have it taken away.
Both Perez and Salazar say they complained to the principal with no success. Today, students went home with a new letter from the principal. It says instead of a Halloween party on the 31st, there will be a fall festival on a Friday night 10 days after Halloween, where students and their families can have snacks and wear costumes.
Which doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, now this has me severely confused. They are having a party, but they are having a party 10 days after Halloween, in which they're still dressing up in costumes and eating snacks. But it just can't be on Halloween or called Halloween. Even though, for the most part, to me, sounds like the same event. Not really canceling Halloween, you're kind of like postponing it and then giving it a different title. Doesn't make any sense.
It seems like more of a trick than a treat. This Halloween, some kids in Newington won't be able to take part in school Halloween parties or parades.
That's because 2 schools have just canceled all of the Halloween celebrations.
Time out. You're telling me this school previously had a Halloween parade. So it sounds like these guys, this school in particular, really enjoyed Halloween. It sounds like this community embraced it to like the most extreme level. Did you hear that? They had a parade. They had a Halloween parade. Nobody does that. That's pretty extreme. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. They're celebrating Halloween. But how do you go from that to then canceling everything? That doesn't even make any sense.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
A witch.
But she will have to leave her hat and broom at home. This year, there will be no dressing up or celebrating Halloween at the Ruth Chafee Elementary School in Newington.
My mom told me
And what did you think when you found out you can't celebrate Halloween?
that it was just stupid and weird.
The principals got together. A letter went home to parents saying, since not everyone celebrates Halloween, it'll be canceled this year.
Okay, so that reason doesn't like totally stack up with me because just because not everyone celebrates it, no one's allowed to celebrate it. Because if you're gonna go with that sort of logic, nothing will get celebrated ever.
Welcome back to Newswire. A group of Ontario parents are waging a fight against a Halloween ban at their kids' school.
It's not Halloween here today. In fact, the school refers to it as Spirit Days. So what that means inside and classes going on right now is kids cannot wear costumes. They were told, you know what, leave your costumes at home. They got, this letter sent home telling them that this was going to happen. So
I like how we're discussing how evil and inappropriate Halloween is that we have to ban it. While in parallel to this news report, we'll just show some footage of some very cute kids trick-or-treating and kind of try to emphasize how harmless it is.
Staff at one school have agreed, how about this, to ban all costumes for Halloween. Instead, students will be invited to participate in what they're calling tie and scarf day.
Why do they keep coming up with these like extremely lame substitute holidays? The day is Halloween. It's not something else. It's not the fall festival. It's not Spirit Day. It's not tie and scarf day. It's freaking Halloween. Come on. This is ridiculous. I can't believe not only do they try to just pretend that Halloween doesn't happen, doesn't exist. We're canceling it. It's banned. But we're going to try to give you this like super lame alternative holiday that nobody cares about and nobody wants. Tie and scarf day? Come on, at least try to be more creative than that. Now that we're finished talking about schools trying to cancel Halloween, let's shift focus to some other honorable mentions also trying to ruin Halloween for the rest of us.
22 News reporter Ana Rodriguez joins us live to tell us how the display is actually part of a Boy Scouts fundraiser.
Well, Halloween decorations are supposed to be scary, but one viewer thought that one on Route 116 goes too far. The decoration was part of the Terror Trail of Missing Scouts Walking Trail, a Halloween fundraising event organized by South Hadley resident Ron Masterakis. The display was a life-size prop of a man in an electric chair. And Masterakis says he never meant for the decoration to be offensive and only used the prop to hold up signs advertising the event, which ended last Saturday.
I don't understand. How could anybody even actually be offended by that? Is it scary? Sure. But scary does not equal offensive. Doesn't make any sense. Also, can we cut this guy a break? He's doing a fundraiser with his Boy Scout troop to raise money for canned goods for the less fortunate. But nope, gotta get offended by this and cancel this too. Sorry, guys out there who are starving and need food.
It's a great opportunity for the Boy Scouts to get involved with the community, to raise a little bit of money, to have a nice fundraiser, to raise canned goods for neighbors, helping neighbors who need help also. It's done out of fun. I'd never have done it to try and offend anybody.
Okay, I just took a second look at this, and I really don't see anything that is offensive. All of these are just Halloween decorations that you get from big box retail stores. I don't see anything actually offensive in this display whatsoever. You got some like zombies, baby zombies. Although they're creepy, they're not really offensive. Some like zombies coming up from under the ground. I don't really see anything offensive.
Members of the South Hadley Boy Scouts Troop 303 have been helping Masterakis put together the Terror Trail walk for the last 3 years, and 125 people paid $10 apiece for this 10-minute walking trail and donated close to 200 canned goods for the South Hadley Food Pantry.
Now that we've seen political correctness already try and erase Halloween altogether, what about those people who directly insert politics into the holiday directly? Like this woman.
Tonight, a woman is accused of pulling a dirty political trick. Instead of giving away treats to every child who knocks on her door, she's only giving treats to the kids who agree with her choice for president.
Fox 2's Andrea Isom is in Grosse Pointe Farms, where she talked to the woman accused of denying children candy.
Well, this house isn't haunted, but it sure did seem like it to lots of kids here in this Grosse Pointe Farms neighborhood. Take a look at this.
Because I said no handouts for Obama supporters. No handouts for kids for your life. Obama is scary.
This is unreal. I almost feel like this has to be satire, but this is a real thing. This actually happened. This poor woman thinks that she needs to actually insert politics into Halloween. The kids aren't even like old enough to form a political opinion about things. So because of that, you would deny them candy on Halloween. You've got to be kidding me.
No handouts for Obama supporters, liars, tricksters, or kids of supporters. That's her sign, and she's sticking to it. Seriously. A lot of the parents are upset and the kids are crying, or what do you think about that? Oh, well, everybody has a choice. Yeah, she said it. No candy for the kiddies unless they support McCain. Neighbors say her name is Shirley Nagel. She lives in Grosse Pointe Farms, and Shirley wants Senator John McCain to be the next president of the United States of America. And on this Halloween, this is what she calls campaigning.
With what? 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds? That's not campaigning.
That's a really good point. If you're using Halloween as an opportunity to campaign, that is really ineffective. Extremely ineffective.
When I stood out here and I heard her tell people, you know, do you support Obama? If they said yes, she turned them away. I mean, kids, little kids, 4 years old, toddlers. It was unbelievable.
My daughter went up to the door, just both of us, and the lady asked, are you voting for Obama? And she turned around and looked at me and then started to cry and said, Mom, she's very mean. So I think it's sad. I think it's very, very sad.
So I strung up some Christmas lights and put up some signs that said Obama for peace and candy for everyone, just to, you know, give everybody the opportunity to get something.
Okay, now that man is a genius. He is using her own weapon against her, and instead is giving out candy to anyone as a representative of Barack Obama. That man is a genius.
Well, neighbors say they are so glad that this was an isolated incident because at every other house, all the kids got plenty of candy. In Grosse Pointe Farms, Andrea Isom, Fox 2 News.
I cannot believe that Halloween is a holiday that can be apparently canceled. Where did Slappy go? He's supposed to be in that box. Why does every toy that I get have to be possessed in some way? Doesn't make any sense. We've also got this exclusive Halloween spooky meme for you guys. This is Boney Tony, and I can control him with this microphone.
My name is Boney Tony. Hello, frickers of the frick race. I hope you're having a happy Halloween and that you have many candies from trick-or-treating, and you learn that your actions have consequences, and